What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Here, let me switch this screen over real quick. Let me take these glasses off and put the old man. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm keeping these on for right now. I'm gonna have to bend over to see this shit though. What's happening, crypto DF? How's it going, man? Everyone doing good tonight? I see there's more viewers in here. You guys are the only ones in the chat though, which is all good. Some people just like to watch, not get involved. I encourage you though, make some friends, man. Go ahead and get in there. Oh man, what a day, man. What a day. I'm kind of bummed because this is my last night off and then I go back to reality on Monday. I've been off for the past uh well, since last Friday. I'm really not looking forward to going back to work. I appreciate it, DF. I appreciate it. Yeah, it says here that on my end anyway, it says viewers right now. There's 13 people in here, but a lot of times people just don't like to chat, and that's fine. It's all good, man. Some people just would rather sit back and watch, which is cool, man. I'm pretty pumped up about tonight's show. Uh, I have one of my buddies on tonight. He's had me on his show tons of times, and that's Papa Brad's Gaming. Super cool guy. I've had Crypto on here before. I don't know if you've seen that, DF, but yeah, Crypto was a guest on here. That was a lot of fun. He's definitely gonna have to be a guest again. We got more to talk about on his beachfront property. That was pretty funny. Yeah. I didn't get to watch the whole Evercast today, so I'm not real sure what happened in that. I think I got to watch about 20 minutes of it. And then I got pretty busy and had to do some shit. Yeah, okay, yeah, you were in here. Yeah, it was awesome, man. He's a cool dude, man. Fun to talk to. So, I tell you what, we're gonna. Yeah, just got out of the water earlier today. So did I. It was just fucking pouring down rain. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, last night I was in the evercade effect, his live stream, and a lot of people talked me into starting like a channel membership, and my whole thing was, yeah, I'll start one, but I'm so busy, I'm not gonna be able to put like a video up for my members every day, maybe once a week or something, but I'd feel horrible. But everyone's like, "No, man, you just got to do it." It's they just like to show support, and I was like, "Yeah, all right." I don't know. I mean, I a lot of times I have guilty conscience about that shit, but I don't know. A lot of people talked me into it last night, so I think sometime this coming up week I'll start up a channel membership. It's not going to be expensive or anything like that because I can't guarantee how many videos I'm going to put up. I might, just to make it easier, give members early access to the videos that I post. So maybe I could do something like that and then get away with it like that. I just don't want to. I don't want anyone to feel ripped off. I think it would be what they tell me. They said just do like a $1.99 or something like that for a membership. I was like, yeah, you know what, that wouldn't be too bad. I don't want to rip anyone off, man. You picked up some vintage Atari games and two Pro Line controllers cheap on your work trip. Awesome, man. Awesome. Did you have to head out of state? Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks, crypto. Yeah, I haven't started my membership yet, but I appreciate that. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome. I appreciate that, DF. I tell you what, I'm gonna get this interview started. Oh, you were in Indiana. Shit, you were right next door. Yeah, because I'm in Ohio. Awesome, man. Yeah, they did hook you up. That's cool as hell. I haven't been through Indiana in a few months. It's been a little while. But this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get into the Papa Brad's interview, and just a heads up to everyone. When I was editing this interview, well, we had a bad storm that day, and everyone that watches my channel knows that when we get bad storms in my area, I lose internet and everything else. Well, that happened. So I had to edit his interview on my phone, and I was screen recording, and apparently my backup was full or something, and a little notification pops up for like 3 seconds on the top saying your backup is full. So I apologize for that. So, oh, near Sandusky. Hell yeah, that's my old stomping grounds, man. My band used to play in Sandusky all the time. So yeah, without further ado, just giving you a heads up, you might see something pop up that says your backup is full, or iCloud backup. That's what it was. Is full. It only stays up for like 2 or 3 seconds. Again, I was editing on my phone for this one. So let's just jump into this right now. Without further ado, here is my interview with the one and only Papa Brad. What's going on, everybody? Tonight's guest is the one and only Papa Brad. How's it going, buddy?
Man, it's going great. It's going great. It's great to see you. The Game Freak, man. I got my official merch on. I'm
Oh,
ready to talk, bro.
and you know what? Speaking of that,
Uh,
I need to know, can I get a legit shirt?
yeah,
I
we have them on
always
my channel.
Do you have that in your shop?
Yeah, we have all kind of we have retro legends and the legit shirt that I wear on stream.
Oh
But
man,
yeah, I don't really push my t-shirts or anything. It's not really my jam, but I like to say it's a huge honor to be here with you. I consider you to be my favorite evercade content creator. So I'm
well, thank
getting
you,
to come
sir.
on your channel and be interviewed by you is really a great honor because I look up to you. Whenever there's Evercade news, guess who I click on first? It's not the other guys, it's you. You're my
Me,
source. Yeah,
me.
you.
What
You're
the
my number
hell?
one Evercade. I don't know what it is
Oh man,
about your channel, but I feel like I can really relate to you. I think you talk
hey,
for the average Joe, and I'm very
hey,
much an average Joe. You kind of just talk to the average people. And what I love is you always give like your honest opinions, I'm
oh,
not
I'm
into
always
this.
gonna be
I like
honest.
this. It's great, man.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I appreciate that. And you know
um,
what? When it comes to your channel, I gotta say, I don't know much about pinball, but I've always been interested in it. I used to play it when I was younger, and I'm learning a lot watching your videos, and it's getting me pretty excited. And now I want to fork out some cash and get some pinball, man.
yeah. The virtual pinball is great. Whether you play it, on your computer, you play it with the At Games 4KP pinball on a
Heck yeah.
cabinet, or even if you can play it now in VR, is incredible. The Pinball Effects VR is absolutely incredible.
Oh
The
man.
depth of field, and so there's so many good ways to play pinball. And the
Heck
funny
yeah.
thing is, when I started my channel, I would have never thought I would have gotten this hardcore into pinball.
Oh,
Because when
it's
I was
nuts.
growing up, I never played pinball because it was like you put your quarter in the machine, bing, boom, boom, bang, boom, boom, it's over. Like in 30 seconds,
Yeah.
I've spent my game. Or I could
Yeah.
go up to a game like Miss Pac Man or Dig Dug, and I could play that all day long.
Hell
And
yeah.
so, I'm an older guy. I lived through the golden age of arcades.
Yeah,
Like,
same here.
my first arcade I saw was Space Invaders, and it was at the customer service area of a Kmart. Now,
No
what could be
shit.
more retro than that? There's no more Kmarts,
No.
but Space Invaders, and my mom, just to like, so I wasn't pestering her the whole time. She gave me a quarter and let me play. And that was the first arcade game I ever played.
Hell
And
yeah.
since then, like to say, video games changed my life. I've loved video games, and I really have a strong nostalgia for that 80s time period
Oh yeah.
because I remember when there was a time when like these arcade games were magical. Like we couldn't play those kind of games at home. Now we have
No.
everything. We have literally we are in a golden age right now of video game. We have so much
Most definitely.
content we can consume, right?
Oh yeah.
But back then, I mean, like, you were playing like the Atari 2600, you're playing combat, So
Yeah.
when you went to the arcade and played, Berserk or Miss Pac-Man or Defender, those games were way, way ahead of what was even possible at home.
Especially
So
Berserk at the
it's just
arcade.
it's just a whole different ball game. But yeah,
Heck
and
yeah, man.
but I love everything retro, And when I was a kid, my first console, I did not get the Atari. My mom bought me the
Oh, the
Odyssey
Odyssey.
2, the
Oh shit.
Magnavox.
Hell
And so
yeah.
I was scarred for life. So when I became a grown up, now I have a massive Atari collection. I collect a lot of physical Atari cards,
Hell yeah.
and probably because like when I was a kid, all my friends had Atari, so we'd go over to their house and play Pitfall and Mega Mania and all these awesome games that were out on the Atari. But I didn't have an Atari when I was a kid, so I kind of made up for it now. Now I
Yeah.
got drawers full of cartridges,
That's
and
awesome. Do you have a
but
favorite
anyway.
Atari game off the top of your head?
Atari, yeah, Atari games I like. I like Yar's Revenge. I like this game called Hero a lot. It's an Activision game.
Hero's awesome.
I love Kaboom. All the arcade ports. Atari, the original 2600. Most of the most popular games, they made a gazillion of them, so they're like dirt cheap. Like Space
Oh yeah.
Invaders, good one on the
Yeah.
Atari. Asteroids, and they're mostly arcade ports. But probably my favorite games, I'd say Hero is probably way up there. It's probably my number one. It was my Grail game, and I never
Hero's
could
awesome.
bring myself to buy one because it's like $100 cartridge. It's hard to find. It's expensive. And
Wow.
doing this YouTube thing, you won't believe it. A viewer just sent me one in the mail.
Holy
Like,
shit,
"Got
that's
something?
awesome.
Can I send you something?" And he sent me in a hero card. So, but I love collecting Atari because it's cheap, and that's what I liked about it. It was affordable, and just nostalgia. Now, for I understand if you didn't live through those Atari days of when that was the stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, you look back at those games; they almost are so primitive. You had to
Hmm.
really sometimes use your imagination even to get into the game.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
the good ones hold up, and there's a few Atari carts and that I think hold up to this day, like Yar's Revenge, Pitfall. Most of the Activision catalog is really good, and
Yeah.
most of the arcade ports were really good for Atari. But
Yeah. I really liked Cosmic Arc as well.
that was good. That Magic, I like Demon Attack was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Demon
Mhm.
Attack was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. I talked to somebody else about this before. You brought it up. You had to use your imagination, and you don't have to do that anymore with like
No,
modern
no,
games. And
no.
I think that kind of lost, I don't know, the creativity or I don't like you said, you just have to use your imagination back then
Yeah,
because like it was all like pixelated. It was all
yeah,
squares and
yeah. I mean, the
everything.
retro games, there was only so much they could do, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep. Yeah, and it was crazy because I remember when like Pitfall 2 came out. I was like, "Holy shit, man, there's music to this
There's
one."
music, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
instead of beeps, like we started with beeps and boops. The whole when they designed the 2600, it was made to do Pong and combat. They
Yeah.
really hadn't even thought like people would be doing games like came on it eventually.
Mm-mm.
So it was really they really pushed that primitive hardware as far as they could.
Hell
But
yeah, man.
nothing like what we have today. And but I've always liked the retro games, even when and I stayed with modern consoles. I bought the original Xbox,
Yeah.
I got the 360, then I got so many consoles. I got the Wii, I got the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
um, and I stayed with it. But nowadays, I just want to play retro games. I want to play arcade games again
Yeah.
because to me, I get the most enjoyment. It's just for me. I like score chasing those old games, and
Oh
that's
yeah.
probably my. People ask, these new games are coming out, and they're like $90 or $100 for
Yeah,
one
that's insane.
game, and
That's insane.
I'm just like, I'll just keep playing my arcade games and
Yeah.
I'm real into virtual pinball. I'm into real big now, but I was never into pinball when I was a
When
kid.
did you
Like I
start?
said,
When did you
what
get into
happened
pinball?
was I went to a arcade game convention,
Okay.
Houston Arcade Expo. And when I went, I really just was thinking about video games because I just love arcade games. I built a main cabinet back before everyone, when it was like more of a fringe thing.
Yeah.
People didn't have arcade, people didn't do this stuff in their home.
Hell
But
no.
now it's real common. Everyone can have a main cabinet, or you can just
Yeah.
buy something pre-done, like at Games Legends Ultimate Arcade. But
Heck yeah.
uh, where was I going with this? I have a train wreck.
Oh, when
Um,
you got into pinball at
oh,
that.
when I got into pinball, yeah, and I went to this arcade game event, and of course it was all pinball. And once I started playing pinball, where I could play it, and everything was on free play. I never experienced where like I could play unlimited on a pinball machine, because when you start, you're just so awful. Like
Oh yeah.
it's so hard. It's so difficult. Like the difficulty level at first is like it's a lot, and but I got to play a lot, and I met some really cool people, and they were like, oh man, these games, they have all these rules, and when you get into it, you learn how to play them. You find that there's a whole lot going on, and then they told me you can get this VPX, which is a free virtual pinball made by fans of pinball that you could put on your computer. And they were like, you could play all these games at home and practice them and come to these events and play the games. And so,
That's awesome.
when I went home, I installed the VPX on my computer, and it's all fan made so it's for free. Everything
Yeah.
is free, and you can play all the tables. And it was a deep well. Once I got into that, I was like, oh yeah, I love pinball now, because so much of these games, like you can't really experience a pinball. It might take you, 45 minutes to an hour to really even understand what's going on in a pinball in one pinball game.
Yeah.
So, you multiply that times the unlimited amount of different games they have. But I never thought I would be into pinball, but after that, I was hooked. So
Oh, I'm
now, not only was I still super into arcade games, which I went there just to play the arcade games because they had all the real ones. They
yeah.
had the Defender, the Cubert, the Donkey Kong. They had the Crazy Climber with the joysticks. They had just 400 3 or 400 games in one spot. You just
That's
can't touch that.
hell yeah,
So
man. Yeah.
that's what got me. That kind of reignited the spark. I had made a main cabinet. Of course, you could play these games at home. There's nothing like playing the originals.
Yeah.
People love these games. They restore them. I think of to me, it's a lot like the hot rodding hobby, where
Yeah.
people that are really into it, they go to these events and they bring their machines. These machines are the good. These are the ones that are like really in tip top shape because these are collectors. These aren't on location at a bar where they're getting played all day. These are
Yeah.
like adults, usually collectors, bring these games, and it kind of
That
got me back into it and thinking about it. But that's kind of what got me back into pinball especially. That's the spark right there.
oh yeah.
Because I remember playing pinball and I loved it, but it was like I said, it was like 5 seconds later, my quarter was gone. I'm thinking, man, I wish I would have put that quarter in ER Kung Fu or Kung Fu Fighter or a different game,
Oh
because
yeah.
now my quarter's gone. And
Yeah.
I didn't even get to play but a minute.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah,
but
I'm
pinball
horrible.
it's great. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you got to play the tables enough to really learn them. I do a show now called Retro Legends Arcade, and we do two
Awesome show
pinball
too.
tables each week, and we just play those two tables. We don't play anything else. And when you focus in on the games like that, you'll actually get really good at them. You'll learn all the rules and how the games work. And we always do two, because if you don't like the theme of one, there's a second choice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and we're doing two pinballs each week. We play. It's just for fun. It's just honor system.
Yeah.
But you will enter it on your phone. You will shoot a photograph of your score,
Yeah.
and we play two pinballs. We play one awesome classic, usually an 80s arcade. We played all the bangers. We played like, Donkey Kong, Berserk, Gorf, Gyrus. We play like the ones that are like top tier.
Yeah.
And then we just started playing one Atari game each week. And so we're growing it, but it's been fun. It's a new show. I think we're on our 15th episode.
It's an awesome show, man.
But
I know just watching you guys do the pinball and everything, like I said, I always thought it was cool when I was younger, but I sucked at it. Like what you said when you first
yeah,
tried it.
I was the same way. I couldn't play at all. Literally, I was god awful.
Yeah,
And
and now watching your show, I actually downloaded what is it, MX Pinball? It has like
oh, pinball effects.
it has like Child's Play and the
Oh yeah,
Crystal Lakes and stuff.
oh
And
yeah.
it's awesome,
Pinball
man.
M.
Yes.
Pinball M.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
that's got
go.
the horror themed ones. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun. That's
Yeah,
got Chucky in there. That's a fun table. Actually, the Arcade Talk tournament, another tournament I do with T McCloskey, we're doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I
So
just
if you
downloaded that too.
yeah, if you want to drop a score, we do a tournament called the Arcade Talk tournament. That's just one table per week too. But
Okay.
um, I like the competitive element because you get to know people and it pushes you. You know, iron pushes. You know, iron sharpens iron. If you want to get better, you got to play people better than you.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's, you know, whether you watch them on live streams or just even just like what we have, we talk all week in a Discord. We talk about the games and we just like I mean, I've set a bunch of my personal best scores since the start of the show because the people I'm playing against are so good. They push me a lot harder. When I play in my arcade, you know, I don't
Yeah.
really play as competitively. And
Yeah.
it's just been a lot of fun.
I'm
So
telling you what, man, you get some gamers.
we have some
Like,
gamers. We have like the
oh my
number one
God.
pinball effects player in VR is uh, he usually co-hosts a show with me a lot, Nick's reviews, but he's actually the number one pinball player in the world in pinball effects VR. He's like got like number one on like 7 or 8 tables right now. There's only like
Wow.
20 tables, so
Holy shit.
he doesn't quite have half of the tables where he's the number one player,
I
but
tell
he's
you
really
what,
good.
yeah, when I was on your
Hanging
show,
out with them, you know, that's how you get good. You know, they'll tell you do this. You know,
he's a cool guy, man. I like him.
he's chill.
He I remember when I was on your show and we did Moon Patrol.
Mm.
Oh my God, man, that guy.
Yeah, he
He
was
just
sick.
holy shit, man. He just it was embarrassing like playing
Yeah,
next to it. I was like, "Holy crap, man." I was
yeah,
like, this
and you
guy's
know
good.
you do get good because you start to learn like Moon Patrol is like a pattern based game.
Yeah.
There's a certain pattern system to it, like, and eventually you just get into a certain zen, you know, where you know, but yeah, he can run like he'll run like 6 or 7 worlds, you know, or something like
Hell yeah.
ridiculous like that. Then you're just like, I can't hang with that, you know,
Yeah, no
but
shit. Well, hey,
but you know.
I also wanted to ask you, so tell us a little bit about your channel. Like when did Papa Brad's Gaming start?
Well, I was going to pull it up because that was a good question. I figured you might ask. June 19th, 2021 was my first video. And on my first video, there was a company called iArcade, and they would give you this free game if
Mm-hmm.
you would upload a video playing one of the games. And
Okay.
so the very first video I made was actually a short. I just used my phone.
Okay.
It was for Dark Seal 2, which is like a kind of like a dungeon crawler arcade game,
Yeah.
and I made the video, and that was my first video, and that got me started. And then when I started my channel, like if you look at my history, all I did was arcade tours, and I went to events. I went to different events. I went to the Southern Fried Gaming Expo. I went to the Houston Arcade Expo, and
That's awesome.
and then of course, home arcade stuff started coming out, so I started covering that. Like I'm just looking at my first videos here. But I would go on these trips and I would go all these crazy places and talk about arcades and show different arcades.
Hell yeah.
Um, I went to Houston. I went to the NASA themed arcade. Um,
That would have been
and
badass.
then, I watched a bunch of content creators. I did a couple of arcade one up videos. And
Damn.
some of those did pretty good. Like I have a Defender arcade partycade video. It's got like 11,565 views.
Holy shit.
So
Yeah, I don't have any that have that.
I started with that kind of stuff, and that just got. I continued with the arcade tours probably for my like first maybe like year or so,
Yeah.
and but that's kind of how it started. Then there was another guy. He was going to put together a show called the iArcadians. There was going to be this new arcade that came out called the iArcade, and poor iArcade, they had a lot of passion, but it was a hard road for them, because these
Yeah.
licenses are expensive.
Oh
You're
yeah.
not going to, if you're willing to sail the high seas or get it from China, you could play all these games through emulation, but to legally do it is a whole nother ball game.
Oh
As
yeah.
Evercade knows, people always want like these games and they don't realize like, that might be $1 million license to get that Mortal Kombat or whatever. That
Yeah.
they have no idea like the
Yep.
kind of money it takes to secure these video game rights
Hell
for like.
yeah.
But anyway, so I went on I was part of that show, and then I kind of got deeper into it. I started making videos, but it's been a long haul. Like my advice, if you get into YouTube, realize it's kind of a slow grind at first. It takes a long time to get anywhere on YouTube. So when did I start? I started in 2021. It's 2025, but there's a snowball effect. Like right now on YouTube, um, let me see here. Let me go to my thing where it says how many
Shit,
videos do
you're
I have? Yeah, it's just like a slow grind. Just keep at it, you know.
yeah. I
I
mean,
have I have 2,600 videos
holy shit!
on YouTube right now live.
Wow,
So I have videos in all kinds of our games, and those just get views over time. You know,
hell yeah!
if
And
you
you
stick
got
around long enough, you'll start moving up through search, and you'll have all these videos in the background working for you.
hell
So
yeah,
that's kind of been my secret. That, and I do a lot of shorts, which that brings a lot of new people. Like if you want to get big numbers, you do shorts, because shorts will bring a lot of people that they'll click on something. They're like, oh, that's pretty entertaining. I'm going to subscribe to this. You know.
yeah.
But then you get, you know, of course, it segments your channels. I have people that watch just for shorts. I have people that are watching my channel. They just want pinball content. People that are watching my channel, they might want arcade games where I talk about arcade games. But
Damn.
yeah,
And you're
just
and you're at like almost what 40,000, or do you have more
I'm
than that
I'm
now?
not I'm getting up there. Yeah, I'm at 38,923 today.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome, dude. But you deserve it, man. You're a good content creator. You're entertaining.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
love it, man. I love it. I mean, I just have so much passion for these especially the 80s arcade games and pinball is just the people you meet when you play pinball are just awesome people. I mean, the really great players, they share their knowledge.
yeah,
And you go from being super mediocre to actually being somewhat decent, you know?
hell
It's
yeah.
it's been fun. I've had a lot of growth and I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun, but that's
That
kind of where I got started. I got started with arcade tours though, but there was a bunch of drawbacks. The biggest drawback is it takes a lot of money. You know, if you're traveling, you're going different places, and it takes it would take a long time to produce those videos.
yeah,
Um, and but like I covered the grand opening of the Waybacks Arcade, which is probably the best arcade in the South near me,
yeah.
and they've been a huge a friend of my channel. I mean, they love my content and they let me go there. I mean, like I own the place, you know, it's great. I mean, I get to go in for free. I get to play all the games. They know who Papa Brad is.
That's
And
awesome, man.
you know,
That is
they
awesome.
did their tournament. It was great. I had a great time. But it's the relationships you build that make YouTube worth doing. Like people are like, how much money you make? I'm like, man, if you're getting into this to make money, let
No,
me tell you what, this is a hard side hustle,
yeah,
and especially the niche of retro gaming because there's so many people in it. It's like you're not going to make a lot of money.
no,
You know, do it to make friends and to have make new relationships. You know, um,
exactly.
I was never really a very talkative person. It's like I'm driving this whole interview, but I was never
Dude,
a very talkative person
it's
until I
all
started
about you,
doing
dude.
this. Yeah,
No,
till I
it's
started doing this, I was never very talkative. You know,
yeah,
um,
no, that's what these interviews are for. It's all about the person I'm interviewing. So talk
yeah,
away, brother. No,
but
I think it's awesome, and you definitely show your passion through your videos. So it's just badass. I need to get
yeah,
a legit shirt
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
sure. And
Definitely getting one.
the uh, the thing is, I love the history of the games too because I lived through the history.
Yeah,
So I cover that a lot. I do a lot of videos where I kind of tell you about like the history of the game, maybe some interesting things you might not have known about the game.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, it's crazy. And I'll tell you this as a YouTuber, like my strategy has always been, you know, throw 100 things at the wall,
yep.
and you know, five of those are going to be amazing. Like I have a video with over 80,000 views, and
Woo.
it was like one of my easiest videos to make. I basically just filmed all the death scenes in a game and chained them
Oh,
together. That
that's awesome.
video actually hit harder than any video I've ever done. It's like so like you're not going to know when you're making content. You
Yeah,
know, I made a short once. It was just a picture of a sign and it got insane views. But you're not going to know what your hits are. My key is just keep going,
yeah,
keep creating, be creative, do things that other people aren't doing, you know,
yeah,
and just be yourself and have fun. That's what YouTube should be to me. I mean, it's a fun creative outlet for me,
yeah.
and that's why I
Exactly.
do it. But definitely don't get into this for money. This is just a
No.
bottomless pit of you'll break even or make a very little amount. in
Oh
this
yeah.
hobby because
Yeah.
let's face it, everything in retro gaming, you're going to spend some money, whether
Yep.
you're collecting evercade cards or you're collecting Atari or you're playing virtual pinball. To me, if I can just break even and have a great time and meet a bunch of cool people, it's a huge win. So I got into
That's what
YouTube
it's
just
all
for
about.
the social part of it. Really is the best part.
Yeah, that's what it's
Um,
all about. The way I look at it, if I wasn't having fun doing this, I wouldn't
wouldn't
do
do
it
it.
anymore.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah,
that's what it's all about, man.
yeah.
I knew I wasn't gonna make like tons of cash doing it. Now, would it
And
be cool if we did? Hell yeah, it
yeah,
would.
yeah,
But
it would be cool. But the thing is, you can immediately tell. Like, I immediately sense when I watch your channel, you're so genuine. You're
yeah,
just yourself. You come on, you talk about the games, talk about your life. This isn't a business. You could see YouTubers where it's a business. They
yeah,
have a very strict, high production value. All
yep,
they're going to talk about is news.
yeah.
And here's the thing with news videos. Once that news video hits and you get your views, there's no more views after that.
No,
Because
it's
that's
done.
that's you ever heard the term yesterday's news? Well, it's yesterday's news.
It's
No
not
one's going to
new.
watch that video a month from now.
Exactly.
And so, like, that's why I would like, for me, the secret of my success has been the videos I make are pretty much, guess what? This Pac-Man's going to be around when I'm long gone. Frogger's going to be around.
Oh
Even if
yeah.
I'm not around, that video might still be on YouTube trucking along, that
Fuck
Frogger
yeah, man.
video.
Fuck
And,
yeah.
I just enjoy making it. It's a creative outlet. When I was young, I had a punk rock band. I was a punk rocker. I had a band. I
Same
loved
here.
that. And like that's why like people when they talk about like the NES, like I skipped that part. I was chasing girls and being in a band during that time. Like I could have cared, video games were like I still was into them. I still thought they were cool, but I really was not that into them. I was into other things.
I mean,
But
titties trump.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
let's face it. Let's
yeah.
face it.
Heck
You
yeah,
know,
man.
but
I
you
can't
know,
even argue that. Can't
but
argue that.
it's a fun hobby. I love it. I think I'm still, like I said, I'm very partial to retro games. That's how I got into evercade. Because like I looked at evercade as kind of like, here's something like if you're gonna collect something, it's something you could actually collect everything for it. Because it's
Yeah.
still a small collection of things. You
Yep.
know, unless you're, Richie Rich, you're not going to be collecting a complete set of NES cards.
No.
It's prohibitively expensive, and some of the cards are so hard to find. And there's just so many ones that are just filler, right? I mean,
Oh,
like
a shit ton.
there's like in anything there's filler, right? There's
Yeah.
filler stuff no matter what retro product you collect. There's certain things that are filler, but
Yeah, I'm
um,
pretty particular with what I
you know,
buy, so
I I liked Evercade because there were these little cultivated collections of games, and you would discover games that you might not have really put much energy or effort into,
yeah.
and that's what I like. Of course, they had the arcade cards that helped because I love arcade games.
Yeah, same
And
here.
people are gonna say like, you don't need those. You can play every game on all these arcades you have. But I mean, I can play it on my big TV. It's easy, and I like that it's physical media. Like the
Yeah.
Atari for me, that's the one thing I think is cool. Like no one's gonna take my copy of Hero away from me because it's a physical cartridge.
Yeah.
And unless I step on it or something bad happens to it like that, I mean, it's gonna work forever, right? It's just
Exactly.
physical
Yeah.
media to me is better. And I liked, I lived through the ages when you actually got a manual and a box and
The
you know
good old days, man.
the good old days.
That's the
And
way I look at it.
I looked if I'm going to collect something, and I originally didn't start as being wanting to have a whole collection. I bought a few cartridges to see if I liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I bought all the good ones. So like, I was like, yes, this is amazing. I need them all.
Hell yeah.
But I bought all the good ones first, so it kind of got me into the bug of like, and
Oh yeah.
the smartest thing Evercade ever did was putting the numbers on the box.
Oh yeah. It gets the
Because
OCD out of people.
yeah, it's like, you know, when I also collect comic books and they're exactly the same way. If you
Yep.
have, you have 36, 37, and 39, you're going to want to find that 38 all of a sudden becomes like the grail. You got to get that missing number, right?
Yep. Yep.
So,
It didn't work on me.
it
But
didn't
hey,
work on you. Well, stay the course, stay
I
the course. You're
I
doing
will
great.
stay the
Mm,
course.
mm,
Will. Well, hey, dude. I don't want this thing to cut us off or anything, so I want to thank you for joining me, dude. And
mm.
we got to do this again for sure.
Absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
sure. All
And
right.
no one
And
is more legit. No
No
one
one
is
is.
more legit than the Game Freak here.
No, no, that's you. You're
The
legit.
Game Freak is legit. So I'm just going to give you a massive shout out. It
Well,
was
I'm gonna,
great having you on my show. You
and it
come
was
back anytime.
yeah, and it was great having you on mine. And
Mm,
I'm gonna put your link below. So anyone that's not subscribed to Papa, you gotta go to his page. It's awesome. He has everything. Go check it out. Papa Brad, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So there's my homie. That's Papa Brad. Cool ass dude, man. If you're not sub to him, you got to go to his channel and sub to him. He's just a really cool, down to earth guy. We were talking, uh, God, in the chat room on the evercade effect last night, and Ed was kind of shocked that I subbed to him, and I was like, yeah, we have our differences, like we have different channels, but that's cool, man. That's what I like. I love diversity, because he's big into pinball. Papa Brad is, and I've always been interested in pinball, but I've never really jumped into it yet. But watching his channel, it makes me want to really dive into pinball. It looks like it's so much fun. It looks like it's so much fun. Who we got here? What's going on, Johnny? How you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, he is, man. He's cool. I'm putting my old band glasses back on so I don't have to bend down. Post a link to his channel. It's just at Papa Brad's Gaming. That's all you got to type in, at Papa Brad's Gaming, all one word. He'll pop right up. He has an orange logo. Well, you can see it in the chat. Or, if you want if you're not sub to him, just click on his icon here. You should be able to subscribe right through that as well. If not, just type in. Okay, cool. Cool. If not, just type in at Papa Brad's Gaming. Really cool channel. He's got so much content, and it's great. It is fucking great. He his editing is like fucking way superior to mine. I can't edit worth a shit. But hey man, this channel's pretty raw, and I intend to kind of keep it that way. It's just because I'm so damn busy. I don't have time to really do that kind of editing. But I do envy his editing. He does a great job, and he's just a really cool guy. And you can ask him anything that you want, he'll answer you. So I do recommend anyone that's not subbed to him definitely go to his channel. So with that being said, we are heading to the Retro Basket, what the show's all about. What I have in here, if you're new to this show, I have right around 1,000 games on little pieces of paper in here. I stir it up, I pick a game out, and I never know what the hell I'm going to play. So, with that being said, let's stir these up. Got a game here. Oh, shit. Getting old. Hey, we played the other one of these games. This is Outzone. That's cool. Uh, that's awesome. This works out perfect because I still have Toa Plan 3 in my VS right here. So I don't even have to get up. So this is cool. So I will get this thing ready real quick. Let's get this on. And then we'll start it up. Let this thing load up. Only takes about a second or so. Ah, there we go. And all right. Should be ready. There we go. Let's do some Outzone. Haven't played this game in a long time. Played the other one. What is it? Fixate. Played that like a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to turn this light off so I don't have glare on my screen. and give this game a go. See how bad I can do. No promises here. How many credits can I do? Yeah, like every other total playing game, 9 credits. Heck yeah, it is. I am not good at this game. I'm just gonna give everyone a heads up. Let me know if this is too low or too loud. I will adjust the volume. That's right, I forgot, man. Papa Brad loves the total playing, man. Yeah. There we go. That's the gun I want. That single stream, man, that makes it tough. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose power, because when I did fixate, that's when we got a storm here. And it got bad. Had to cut the whole stream short. And unfortunately, that's what it's doing outside right now. Storming. Look at these damn... Oh, shit. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, man, not this. Oh, shit. They kind of put me in a bad spot there. Alright. Alright, I'm not getting anything else. I want this gun. That's all I want, is this gun. But what's this E? Is this energy? Yeah. I'll get that. Fuck that. P. I'll get that bomb, too. I can dig that. What's this gonna be? I don't know what that is. I ain't doing it, though. I'm picky, man, when it comes to like the different guns on these games. I like the spread guns. Oh shit, my energy was going down. I didn't even realize that. Alright. Shit, man, I totally forgot, man. You just like lose energy just walking. Lose energy. Give me some energy, man. Ooh, got lucky. Yeah, why not? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I don't like that single bullshit. Now I got like the worst gun, right? There we go. At least I died right there. Man, am I doing bad. Yeah, outzone is great if you don't suck. I suck. I'm better at fixate. There we go. Yeah, this is like my nemesis right here, man. I can't fucking do this. Holy shit, guys. You might see the Game Freak rage quit. He's gonna piss me off. Holy crap, guys. Wow. Why ain't I using my bombs? I totally forgot about the bombs. Totally forgot about them. That was stupid. Alright, now you guys are all dead. That's all there is to it. What's this? No, 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 no. That's the only thing I don't like about this gun is you can't turn. You just gotta kind of go. Got pretty lucky there. Ain't doing that. Oh shit! I just walked right off that damn thing. That was stupid. Oh well. That's the one great thing about it. At least I get never-ending continues. So I can just experiment and die all I want, like that. Here, we'll just bomb these guys, get them out of the way. I ain't getting anything. I get that E. That's it. I keep forgetting that you can't just walk over that. I need some energy, yo. I'm gonna die. Yeah, empty energy. Yeah, this one's way harder than Fixate. Oh, you don't have it? Yeah, the toilet playing carts are some of my favorite carts on the evercade. Oh man, I thought everyone had. Shit, I'm not even paying attention. I thought everyone had the toilet playing carts. Some of my favorite carts. That's just me being selfish, though. Like, just because I like it, I think everyone has it. Yeah, let's go down and get this. But I'll tell you right now, if you don't have this cart, these games are like hard as nails, man. Especially a lot of the flying shooters. It's just, they're bullet rains, man. And a lot of them, they shoot so fast that you can't even see the bullets coming at you. So they get tough. some energy. That's what I needed. I'm just gonna walk through all this shit. Oh man, I didn't think I could get hit with that. No. I was gonna say, you gotta give me something. I don't know if I ever beat this one. Like Fixate, I've beat quite a few times, but that's so much easier. This one's a bitch. You can definitely test your patience. Yeah, at least we got that. Yeah, Total Plan 2 is great. They're all really good. What is it? Is it on Total Plan 2? I think it's Total Plan 2. It has Wardner on it. And I was surprised. That was like a standout game for me. It's that little platformer. Pretty cool game. Come on, man, give me some E. I don't mean ecstasy. Ooh, slow down. There it goes again. What's going on here? There we go. Whoa! Oh, I think I just got to run through all that shit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch. I don't know if these... I don't think the bombs even do anything to them. It doesn't. Let's see. I need to figure out a strategy here. Alright, well at least I got through that. Lucky, but I made it. Hopefully I don't have to run through that shit again. Of course I do. Oh man, why does this game keep slowing down? It's never done this before. I'm not making excuses, I'm playing like dog shit. But it keeps like slowing down. That should benefit me. Going to pop 'em. Need some energy, yo. That is not what I wanted. Alright, that bomb is, though. Yeah, this game's hard as hell, man. And there's probably people out there that, like, just do speed runs on this and just beat the hell out of it real quick. And I envy those people. No. Shit. Damn. Always getting cornered right there. This is bad. I'll try the other way. Come on, guys. What's going on here? This might be the worst night of gaming I've had in a long time. This is bad. I mean, this thing's cool. For what it is, got a little lucky there. That's cool. It was cool for a second. After that, it kind of sucked. Alright. Yeah, if you ever want tips on this game, do not come to me. Yeah, I agree, Crypto. In fact, the last time I played this, I was playing it on my free... I wasn't even paying attention. But last time I played it, I was playing it on my freecade. A lot easier with the arcade stick. A lot easier. I cornered myself there. Jesus Christ. This is bad. Alright. Let's do a little strategy this time. Stop running and gunning. But that's the thing, that's what I like about these games. I like running guns. I don't want to use a strategy on this. Oh, they fucked me here. I have to use my bombs just to get rid of them. Hopefully this is a checkpoint because I'm pretty tired of starting out back there. Let's get that E. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I agree, dude. Yeah, I don't care that it died. Hell yeah. Oh, you got this on your iArcade? That's awesome. I'm sure you do better than me. I mean, again, I'm not making excuses, but I play better on this game with an arcade stick than I do a controller. I'm doing fucking horrible here. This is almost embarrassing, but hey, is what it is, man. Sometimes you play good, sometimes you don't. I don't like doing these diagonal shots with the D-pad. It fucking sucks. Yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna start using my bombs just unnecessarily here in a minute. Holy shit. Alright. Let's relax. There we go. Stop shooting at me. Wow. Right when I start itching. You do it on purpose. Okay, cool. I don't know why it keeps slowing down. Not many evercade games slow down like this. I remember like Double Dragon and stuff always did. But you know what? I think the combat, I think the Combat Tribes does that in a couple spots too. I mean, it can benefit you and it can hurt you. This is becoming my least favorite level. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know either. Damn it. I got this gun. Alright. Hey, look at that. No. Oh man, I don't have any bombs either. I'm out. Yeah, that's probably a good thing right there. Yeah, there we go. Now at least I got some bombs. Yep, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Oh yeah. It's the way it goes, bros. Shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one, man. Oh, why did it take me all the way back here? Some bullshit. Okay, I thought it took me back further. Oh man, that little space right there, man, just doesn't give you enough room. I mean, I guess if it gave you tons of room, it would be too easy. I'm telling you, people that made games like this, that just made it feel impossible, I just don't think they got laid. And I think that they just made these games as hard as possible because their woman, their man, or whatever, man, their husband, their wife, whatever, just wouldn't give it up. So they're like, you know what, we're going to make this as hard as it is for us to get any. I mean, imagine. I mean, the people that made like Gigawing and stuff. Holy shit, those hailstorms. But this is the way I'm feeling with this game right now. All right, this is gonna piss me off. Wow. Yeah, fuck this. How long have we been going? An hour and 14 minutes. I don't want to go too long. I have dogs out there probably needing to go out. Bad thing is I only have like 3 bombs. I thought I almost had it there. This is killing me. Yeah. Yeah, not good. I don't know how much longer I can take this before my patience just runs out. I mean, he's almost dead. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Fuck this game. I've never given up. I've never given up. I give up on this shit. Fuck it. I'll get back to the chat here. No, what's going on, Ted? It's okay. It's all good, brother. You just missed out on some really awful gameplay by me, though. It might give you a good laugh. That's about it. That's probably the worst I've ever played. I haven't been doing good on any games today. I was playing, what was I playing? Red Dead Redemption 2 this morning, and I I mean, I didn't die or anything. I was just my aim and everything was off. I don't know what was going on with me. It fucking sucked. But yeah. Like I said, if you weren't in here at the beginning, I'm going to be like a lot of people talked me into it last night on Ed's live stream that I should make have some a membership thing. They said just don't do if you don't want to charge people a lot, just do like $1.99 or something like that, and it's it won't make you feel so bad or anything because I don't like taking people's money, man, at all. Because I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I have fun doing it. You know, Papa Brad was even talking about it in the interview. Yeah, yeah, Papa Brad. I thought I had it. I thought I had it, and then it just pissed me off, and I don't feel like getting in a bad mood. I'm mad enough that I have to go back to work on Monday. That fucking sucks. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a membership thing and just give like early access to my videos before I post, and then like just some obscure videos. I'll make a whole bunch of weird shit, like different things here and there, just for members only and stuff. Um, I'll look into that. Hopefully, I can start it up on like sometime next week or something. But yeah, we'll see, and I'll put it in my community post when I do, so everyone will know. So, with that being said, I need to get these dogs outside. My wife had to work tonight. I got to take them out so they can go to the bathroom. I don't want piss and shit all over my floor. So I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight, and a huge thanks to Papa Brad for being a guest tonight. Really enjoyed interviewing you, man. Totally enjoyed it. We definitely have to sit down and do that again. There's a lot more to talk about, brother. So hopefully we can do this. So I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight, and we won't have a show next week. I actually have my 30-year class reunion, so I will be at that next Saturday night. So no retro hour next Saturday, but we will come back the week after that. So stay tuned for that. So thanks again, everyone, for joining me. Thanks for the super chats too, man. You guys didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. You guys are fucking awesome, and we will see you throughout the week for different videos and on the retro hour in a couple weeks. So game on, everybody.